Well, Steve White, Steve White say 9. Well, I haven't had much to say about Madonna and the Celebration Tour lately because nothing much has been happening. But finally, we have a little bit of news. She announced that she will be going to Brazil. Yes, that's what she said, yeah. There were some rumours that she was going to, but she actually said in a concert, I think she asked asked people if they were from Brazil, and basically said she'd be seeing them soon. And I think there was some official word. It wasn't as simple as just a comment in the concert, but there was some talk of a promoter saying that she was going to be there and talking about arenas and stuff like that. But the only other thing that happened, which is the reason I'm making this video, is Madonna has changed her corset for Vogue again, and this one is stunning because this is the third change, the third corset. The first one, I loved it. As someone who wears all black all the time, I used to have a lot of fun playing with layers and detail in the different blacks because I always wore black. And this corset was all black, but it was all made out of beading and jewels, and it was absolutely stunning. When you saw it up close, from a distance it just sort of looked like a black corset. And then they brought on and replaced it with this awful, awful corset where some basic bitch was like, you can't see any detail because they're idiots. And then they went and, it's like they made another one, and Gaultier couldn't have done it. It looked like someone had just stitched lines around the detail to say, look, it's not just all black. And it looked like someone had just stitched it with their hand, like with some cheap, like silver cotton or something. It just looked awful, and I'm like, really? You replaced that work of art with this piece of shit? And finally, someone must have said, you look like crap, Madonna, because they got a new one, and this one is stunning. It is black and silver with beads and jewels, and the detail, the patterns, it's just beautiful. And she's got different gloves as well, which are silver as well, and it looks amazing. Part of me just wanted her to stay with the subtle black one with the detail, but because this one's very loud and very, look at me, I'm basically silver. But it is beautiful, and I'm just so glad that she didn't. I hope she stays with this and goes backwards and forwards between this and the black one. I hope we never see the one with the little silver stitching, because that just looked woeful. But yeah, this is stunning. So I had to comment on that because nothing else has happened. The Madame X tour was a train wreck. Every day there was some controversy or cancelled concert or delayed concert, or she was, making another record delay of showing up 2 or 3 hours late or something. It was just an absolute disaster. And I did about 50 videos over the course of, the tour, but nothing's happened on this tour. She hasn't done anything controversial, aside from the sound issues on the first night and people debating whether or not she was cutting the show short because of curfews and being late, which turned out to be just badly, I was going to say choreographed, but basically the ending just wasn't very good. It was just too quick, and people thought it was being cut off short. It really just didn't have a build-up or any sort of climax or so forth. It just sort of ended. So that was really it. And just nothing was happening. I just was like, okay, there's nothing. There's a rumour about Brazil and a rumour about her extending the concert, but nothing else. So there's just nothing to talk about. I've been listening to the MVLC podcasts. They've been interesting, and hearing fan reviews and stuff like that. And I had a friend who went, and he was sort of messaging me through the whole thing and that. And I don't doubt that the show is good, but just around it there was just no news, and everything was just boring. I'm just like, should I make a Madonna video? I haven't made a Madonna video in ages. I'm like, but what am I going to talk about? She hasn't done anything. Okay, she's doing the show, but that's it. She showed up around a few places that she was, during the day, just doing, I won't say touristy things, but just sort of photos of her in this place or that place. And that's about it. And I was nearly going to do a video about Brazil. I'm like, still not worth a video. I don't, there's nothing interesting about that. Naturally, she's going to extend or add to a tour over the course of time. But then when I saw the corset, I'm like, oh, that's stunning. I have to talk about this. I have to honour this work of art, which Jean-Paul Gaultier, who I almost met. I saw him when he came to Australia for an art thing, but alas, some reporters got between me and him, and he was walking right towards me. I thought he was going to say hello to me, and then then Swarm came in. I'm like, okay. I just was like, okay, you can have him. But yeah, he's an artist. I loved the original Corsets, and I mean, I didn't like the was it MDMA, which was the one with that awful one that she wore with the shirt underneath, and it made it look like she had no neck. That was awful. But the first one and the last one. See, I am a Madonna fan. There's things about her I love. There's things about her I don't like. I can compliment and insult. It's all part of being a fan. But yeah, so just gorgeous, love it. Had to comment on it. Just need an excuse to make a thumbnail about it. But that's really all that's happened in the world of the tour. I'm gonna go. Bye.